Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today I'm bringing you another stream game. This entire video is one game, so be prepared. It's like 30-minute long game or so, something in that range. But yeah, so we played against a very interesting mage deck, which is a new mage combo deck that has been floating around the internet. The deck looks kind of fun and pretty solid. I don't think I'll ever bring it to the channel though. It doesn't seem like my style of combo deck, but it's very cool. And the reason I want to bring this game kind of as a solo thing is because I find that it shows how to probably play against a deck that can also generate a lot of value, if not infinite value. So, in case you're ever in this matchup, or in similar matchups, kind of like a Jade Druid matchup, or, you know, even the Mirror Deadman's Hand, I kind of show how to, like, properly, like, figure out, okay, what do I want to keep in my hand for my final shuffle, and so on and so forth, so this way you guys could play it properly. So yeah, anyways. If you want to see games like this live, since I don't bring every single game I stream to the channel, to be fair, the VODs are there, but if you want to watch it live so this way you can ask questions live, don't forget to check out the stream. I try to stream at least once a week, and it's right here on YouTube. I stopped streaming on Twitch. I figured it was just a lot of work to have people jump to both platforms, so this way everything's just on one spot. Easier for me, easier for you guys. So yeah, so I hope y'all enjoy it. If you guys do, don't forget to leave a like here. Comment what you drink down below, because you know you have to have a drink for the video. It's a 30-minute long game. You know you need to have that fucking drink. Rep the gang to get your free cookies, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, peace. Enjoy the game. Alright, there we go. I did not deafen all of you by opening a can of soda. Refresh this page for chat. Alright, so this should be fine. Okay, this hand, if it's aggro, this hand is like super good. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with this. Oh, fuck. That's not what I want to click on. Okay. Beautiful. Oh. I need to say that again, as stated earlier. You want to save Eternium Rover. Oh, it's control. Okay, you want to save Eternium Rover to combo with the Risky Skipper. I think that is better here than Armor Up, just because you kind of need to be able to pull it off really solidly. Like, you need to be able to pull off the combo. So, yeah. Alright. Dead Man's Hand. I don't want to put this at the bottom, which is the thing. Right, due to this putting it at the bottom, I can't actually do this because I don't have any other cards that shuffle into deck. So I actually need to pick the Dead Man's Hand, or else I have to wait till I draw all my cards to be able to start comboing off. Which is not great. Not great whatsoever. So yeah. If you guys have any questions, by the way, just put them in chat. Also, put in chat what you guys are drinking, you know what I'm saying? I got me a clean-ass soda. I don't like that. I think you keep the Shield Slam here. So Shield Slam allows you to kill this here. So it prevents you from taking 3. Is that worth it? I think that's worth it. Yeah, I don't think leaving this alive could ever be correct. Next turn, if you play something with 2 health, we can kill it at least with Armorsmith, Risky Skipper, and Eternium Rover. Since we do have enough mana for that. I mean, as well as we draw another Eternium Rover, that's like even more value and kills him more. So that could kill like a 3 health guy. That'd be pretty solid. And if not, I mean, we also have Warpath, which is pretty fine. Yeah, so far, the cards I've been drawing have been pretty solid. I want to try and keep my weapon alive for as long as possible. Like, if we see a Stickyfinger, we put that to the bottom. But almost anything else I wouldn't mind having. I mean, I guess I would like to find a lot more draw soon. But, like, this I don't even actually want to play right now. The reason I don't want to play this right now is because it gains me life. Okay, like this I don't really want. I have the Warpaths, I have the Armorsmith and the Eternium Rovers, so that's significantly better actually. So yeah, like the thing is, playing this here seems correct, and I think it is correct, but the problem is now that the Battle Rage that's left in my deck might not be able to draw me an additional card for the entire game, or until much later. So this is a little bit more like a meh play. This is Elemental Mage, I believe. So we're looking out for Jaina. I believe we beat Jaina because we can do Unlimited Plague of Wraths. Okay, that's a really good draw. That's a really good draw. Don't have another one of those, please. I'll just take the other Khartut Defender. So theoretically, right now I could wipe the board. I don't think that's correct though. I want to gain as much armor here as possible. So I guess that would be this. Made to fit. And then play this. Yeah. So this can hit here, this can hit here. I think this hitting here is better, and then this hitting here. It's probably the best play. It leaves this alive, so a little bit more tempo. If he decides to wipe the board, he wipes the board. That's not too big of a deal. And we gained a fair amount of armor. Now if he wants to kill off our guys, we gain a little bit more armor, unless he wants to use a spell and killing the Armorsmith first. So I'm fine with that. Drawing Stickyfingers is theoretically not even the worst at the moment. That's fine. I don't win through punching him in the face, so if he freezes my board, he freezes my board. He could theoretically be playing combo, but with the Pyromaniac, the Water Elemental, the Tar Creeper, just makes me think that it's like an Elemental Mage, Tempo Mage deck. So, yeah. That's a fairly good card. I want to try and find a kill spell for this. I forgot that my guy, my Risky Skipper, was not at full health. I don't want to play both of those. I also can just throw this away. So I'll play one. Because I don't want to overdraw with the Acolyte. I can't theoretically overdraw with the Acolyte. I just rather draw the cards on my turn. This way I know what I get to work with. That's fine. This being at 3 health, if it hits here, means theoretically I can play this and hit something else to kill it. Or else it just means that I have to kill it before I get to play Garrosh, which could probably die to a Khartut Defender. So, I'm not in the worst spot. Or to Warpath again. The other mentality is you don't need Warpath late game, because Scourgelord Garrosh's hero power just allows you to plague them every single turn through Dead Man's Hand. So if he hits my... oh no, he's going to ping. Like, this would be a perfect turn for Garrosh. But I don't even want to play Garrosh because I want to keep this. To find, like, really good cards. Acolyte is really, really good. Is Bulwark needed for this list? I would say yes. I think the card is insanely good. But I definitely have seen people get away with not playing it. So, yeah. Like, okay. Most decks don't have cards that are needed for them. They can always be subbed out for, like, a more suboptimal list. Like, you could theoretically place this with Bloodrazor. But I would definitely say to attempt to get it, because I think it's really, really solid. And you really, really want it for the deck. That's my opinion. That's 9, 10. That's a really nice card to draw. And my turn, that goes away. And we're stupid ahead. I think we're actually really, really ahead in this game. Sure, we've drawn 4 more cards than him, but it doesn't matter because Dead Man's Hand. The only way that I think right now we'd get into a losing position... Why the fuck is... Is this some form of combo deck? Am I tripping? I don't want Armorsmith. I don't have anything right now to combo with Armorsmith. See, like, that's the problem playing the Khartut Defenders, is that now it's a little bit harder. I needed one more mana here. I don't want both of those things to survive. If I do this, what can I can't draw anything. I've used both Warpaths. Okay. I guess this is the safest play then. I have to sadly get rid of the weapon, which I don't really want to do, but I will. I want to save that as well, because I still have a risky skipper. So, saving this allows me later on to gain extra, like an extra 2 armor with the risky skipper, and theoretically deal 1 damage to his boards for a plague. But to be fair, that plague plan no longer really matters, because I have hero power that can just allow me to plague every turn. Okay, so the card that's at the bottom of my deck is Bladestorm and Armorsmith, right? So, the top 8 cards of my deck are the cards I know what they are. Or, well, the ones I don't know what they are. I know that the last 2 cards are Bladestorm, Armorsmith, in that order. When you play Sphere, you actually have to keep track of all those small little things. Because if you don't, it can actually lead to losing a game. You have to make sure you know where every, like... You need to make sure you remember what you put at the bottom. That's an insane draw, I think. But here you can just do this, to be fair. So you can hold on to that for later. I want to gain armor. That's actually kind of really good. But for now, since Risky Skipper is now in the top cards of my deck, I can still wait. I think I play the Dirty Rat next turn. Because I can theoretically combo it with Plague. So, playing it next turn is perfectly fine. One thing I'm still not sure of is if Risky Skipper triggers before or after Battle Cries. I've never really looked into that, because I've never played them together. But if it works how I want it to work, which is typically never the thing in card games. In card games, things never typically work how you want them to work. I'm pretty sure Risky Skipper... after you play a minion, what's the wording on Battle Cry? Does something when you play it. That's fine, I guess. Okay, that's alright. What card draw do I have left in my deck? I have a shield block. So I want to save this Battle Rage for later on. I don't have to throw anything away here, right? No. Why would I do that? I can hit him in the face in that case. Unless I want to kill this, which... getting Bulwark down seems really, really solid. So I feel like he's trying to go for some combo play. So I got the early Barov hit Bulwark. I think that's the play. It's the super, super safe play. Yeah, this is a super, super safe play. After seeing the QA, I starting to think that it's no longer a deck how I thought it was in a Jaina combo deck. I'm now starting to think that it's more of a super big tempo style combo deck that eventually kills you with giant QAs. So developing this probably means, like, some cards in this deck just don't make sense, right? Why would you be playing Doomsayer in the same deck as QA? Just personally doesn't really make that much sense to me. Oh, it's a potion deck. Okay. So you wanted to get combos with Nightblade, I guess? That's fine. That's almost the... That is the perfect draw, basically. I want to Plague here. So here you have to keep in mind, what do you want to play first? If that makes sense. Like, do I want to shuffle 2 Plagues into my deck? The answer for me right now is no. Because I still want to find Kargath Prime. So, I want to use this before I shuffle. So if I look at my mana wise, that's 5. And then I can do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which means these can all go face. So I need hero power. Plague, killing this off, which is very important, kind of. And then I do that, and then I can drop this. So due to shuffling another one into my deck, I can now play this one out for tempo. So next turn I have theoretically 1 more mana if I want to play a minion. Then I can hero power and draw 2 cards. Things like that are very, very important in this deck compared to a lot of other combo decks, because if you start shuffling in a whole bunch of junk, you would get to a point where your hand is like 6 Plague of Wraths and your opponent hasn't played a minion. So you just have to start throwing away these 5 mana cards, which no one really wants to do, right? It's so much, it's half the mana you have in a turn in the late game. Compared to playing something kind of like this, where now I'd only really ever have 1 to shuffle into my deck. So, yeah. Oh, it's OTK, I think. So this is going to summon 5 things, so 6 things total, so it's perfectly fine also to have this out. And that can hit there. Oh, no, it's just... Oh, Barov is a Death Rattle minion. I did not think of that. Is that a problem? Do I want to cut Barov because he's a Death Rattle minion? Okay, what are you going to do, Turtle? You're going to cast a potion. Are you going to play a whole bunch of turtles? Potion. Okay. Okay. Kargath Prime is pretty good. The problem with playing the Bulwark as early as I did is now I don't really have a card that I could shuffle in to guarantee my win in the late game. To be fair, I'm drawing 5 cards here. Kargath Prime is pretty fucking good. Okay, so here, again, I have so many options in place. I personally think the best play is probably just Kargath Prime. Yeah. Kargath Prime is by far my best play here. The more health I'm at, the harder it is for him to kill me. I could theoretically go a Dead Man's Hand next turn into Plague, depending what he does. He's going to probably play some amount of these fucking Tortollan fucks. So I have to assume he's going to be playing them every single turn. Which, I mean, is cool, I guess. Unless they start fireballing me in the face. Why is Kel'Thuzad in your deck? Kel'Thuzad. Yes, Kel'Thuzad does combo pretty well with that other guy, but... Oh, well, I guess you get a 1 mana Kel'Thuzad with Potion. Okay. Eventually he'll draw a Potion, and then I won't have to worry about this bullshit anymore. But until then... Okay. Is your plan to beat me with 1/1s? Because my hero power then counters your entire deck. Okay. Oh, I guess Kel'Thuzad makes them bigger now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Hope you like the channel. I need to turn down that notification sound because that just gave me a fucking heart attack. Okay. So, I want a Dead Man's Hand again. The extra Plague now actually makes sense. No, I'm gonna play this first. I don't want more of that card. Battle Rage I do want more copies of. Because you always want to be able to have cards to card draw in the late game. Fuck, I actually can't Dead Man's Hand here. I didn't count my mana. Oh, that's fine. So this leaves him with a 3/1. Leaving him with a 3/1 should be fine. Again, I'm at 33 health. Next turn I have to Dead Man's Hand now. Like, I actually really have to Dead Man's Hand. I'm so tired of hearing that. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't understand what he's trying to do. Like, I can understand if you had the guy that like, would deal like 3 damage to me, right? But you played both of them. So what's the spells left in your deck? Blizzard, Potion. Blizzard, Potion. I don't know what else would be your... Blizzard, Potion, Frost Nova. Okay. I think those are the last spells in his deck. Kargath Prime is a very solid card. So for now, I don't want more of these. The optimal shuffle, I think, is Plague of Death, N'Zoth, Battle Rage. I should have actually taken those cards, I think. I know I said it was optimal, but I think, looking back on it now, I should have probably kept those cards. So I'm shuffling here for sure. Now the question is, do I Battle Rage? Battle Rage can draw me Eternium Rover, which would kill this. And then I could Hero Power. Doesn't kill anything else though. So I think it's just Plague here. Yeah, I'll just go with Plague. I want to just hold on to this weapon for as long as possible. Eventually it is going to get to a point where he's just going to have a whole bunch of 1/1s and I don't care enough. So he'll run out of spells, right? He'll draw the potion in his deck. And then when I wipe his board then, he'll just have nothing. Like, cool, you do this. I'm going to drop N'Zoth next turn. And I guess, sure, you can Blizzard, 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 but Blizzard, 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 Blizzard does kind of nothing against... All your things are 1/1s. They still just die to my hero power. Actually, it'd be smart for him to hero power down a 1/1 here. Preferably, probably the Khartut. Is my guess. I think it's the better one to target. He didn't. My guy's actually inting. I shuffled another one of this guy into my deck. Looking back on it, I possibly should have saved... I should have shuffled the Risky Skippers back in. And the Armorsmith, just because leaving these guys at 1 health is going to get a little annoying after a while. But, I mean, as well, after he's not going to hero power me first, no. Of course not. Oh, that's how you plan on winning. What happens when you draw a potion? How many? He had 3 cards in hand, so that actually got it. Fuck. So that's how you win. Okay, now how do you beat a board full of things because of N'Zoth? He should have also played that beforehand. He had a Khartut Defender die this turn. And that's the choice he makes. Okay. If he draws Potion here, I think he loses. The turn he draws Potion, I think he loses. This fills up my board. Actually, I can kill this one. Because he won't actually trigger reanimating it, so that's fine. If he plays one of these and it hits this twice, it wipes his board. So, I'm in a very, very fine position right now. By the way, I hope everybody watching has a drink. You know what I always say? Everybody should always have a drink while watching any amount of content. It only makes sense. I actually don't know. How many people actually have a drink while watching things? Is it just me being weird? But no matter what I'm doing, I feel like I always have to have a drink. I don't care if it's like, you know, like working in my backyard, doing homework, studying. No matter what I do, like even just going to like the fucking grocery store or whatever, I always have a drink on me. Is that just me being weird? Like being a psychopath? Or is that something other people do as well? I have another Plague in my deck, which is a card I kind of want to draw. 5 cards left in deck. 1, 2, 3. I draw 3 cards here. That's fine. That. Oh, he won't draw the other. I mean, I guess this is a really fine card to draw. I'll take that. This prevents him theoretically from having Potion be the last card of his deck, because if he draws it now, again, he loses. As soon as he draws Potion, he loses. I should have also attempted to kill. I could not have killed the N'Zoth, but I could have. Or not the Kel'Thuzad. Again, his health total doesn't matter to me, because the big thing is, by the way, hopefully here I draw Plague and not Bladestorm. Plague is the good draw. Bladestorm is the bad draw. Kill the Barov, please. Kill your own Kel'Thuzad. Oh no, I took 10 damage. I'm gonna gain 10 health next turn with Kargath. So yeah, here I for sure draw Plague, which is what's nice. If I see Bladestorm, I put it at the bottom. Okay, thanks, you killed your own Kel'Thuzad, bud. Thanks! Oh, not the problem is that now I don't necessarily draw Kargath. Or I don't necessarily draw Plague. Ah. I didn't want that to happen, but it happened. Okay, so Plague is the perfect draw. Let's, Dead Man's Hand. Problem's that this dies. N'Zoth can no longer be my win con for the next while. Basically, until he runs out of cards, N'Zoth cannot be a win con. Which is kind of obnoxious, because now he gets a whole bunch of fantastical treasures, but N'Zoth cannot be a win con until he runs out of cards. So, 3 draws from now. Because if he, theoretically, right, if he gets to a point where all that shit is happening, like, my N'Zoth could theoretically resurrect a whole bunch of treasures, which we don't want. But, I mean, for now, I have 4 Kargath Primes to play here. I don't care how many minions he has, because I have Infinite Plague of Deaths. It's the same thing against Resurrect Priest. You don't care how many boards they have, because you're just going to Plague of Death, and then they won't be able to do anything about it. Potion is still in his deck, which is kind of obnoxious. What are half the cards in your deck for? I don't understand this guy's list. Like, making this cost 1 doesn't do what you want it to do. Here I hit there, I gain 10. And he's gonna Potion. He's gonna play he's gonna play the fucking turtle motherfucker and Potion. Cool. He didn't Potion this. Okay. Okay there. Deck checker is broken. Yeah, I'll take this. I can't play it right away, but I will take it. I will never say no to a Plague of Wrath, is basically my mentality. Cool. You gain health when you're still at 30 health. I'm gonna gain 10 that can go above my maximum HP. Because my guy is awesome. Also, why is Sip Snap in your deck in a deck with Kel'Thuzad? That hurts my brain. It just actually doesn't make sense. Why would you want to resurrect 1/1s? Because he summons 1/1s when he dies, right? Ocean? I don't know, Blizzard. The thing is, he probably won't kill it, which is kind of good for me. Kind of bad for me. I don't know if I still have a N'Zoth. I don't think I have a N'Zoth in my deck at the moment. No, wait, I Dead Man's Hand. And I haven't played it since I Dead Man's Hand, right? No, I don't think so. So his deck is Blizzard Potion. Okay, so I win this one. Yeah, I'll take Kargath. I win this one because his deck is Blizzard Potion with a treasure in hand. GG easy, boys. Yep, and I'm still at 63 health. This is why I love this deck. Sure, this game took 25 minutes, but I had fun. That's the main thing, right? Hero power here is super satisfying. Ah, yes. 0 mana potion, boys. You're gonna potion these 1/1s? I guess I'll take a different card. I don't want that one. Oh, I guess I do have an extra N'Zoth in my deck. Let's do that. Let's throw this away because we don't actually want it. And we don't want to use it to draw cards. I mean, now he's just going to eventually die to fatigue, so... He has a 4/5, a potion, and a blizzard, if I'm not mistaken. No, Frost Nova. He hasn't played Frost Nova yet. Yeah. I used my hero power 20 times that game. Beautiful.